What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of the B3 podcast. I'm your host, Brett. I got Matt, GPT, and Tanner the Head. As always, Chris is going to make a return at some point, I think next weekend.
Yay!
Soft claws.
Oh, hey, hold on. I got it. Oh, man, we haven't used that for a minute. Yeah. We have our show partners, Elite Nutrition. Check them out at elitenutritionomaha.com. Use code B3 at checkout for 10% off. You can go to the store in Omaha or Lincoln, yell B3.
Get a free shaker.
Rosewood Block to make the best cutting boards in barbecue. They're fully customizable. Check them out at rosewoodblock.com. Use code B3 at checkout for 10% off there. And D&D Beef. Check them out at dndbeef.com. Use code B3 at checkout for 10% off. They deliver to the gym at some point. It's one of their drop-off spots. And we have Omaha Barbell, the real Midwest mecca of strength and fun.
Also free deliveries to the gym.
Yes. Yeah. If you drive yourself here, it's free delivery.
Yep.
Yeah. And Jimmy John's delivers here too. Not free though.
That's too bad.
It's not free.
No. Then they fucking raise their delivery fee. It's like $4 now or something like that.
Really?
So I forgot lunch the other day, and I was working by myself, and I went to like DoorDash, and I didn't DoorDash. Like it's like $8 extra from what you.
It's expensive.
Well, or they'll be like, oh, it's free delivery fee, but it's like say the meal would normally be like $10. It's like $25. And I was like, I thought it was free delivery.
It is.
Well, they have their
It is.
they have their service fees and their like taxes, and then like tip because you don't want your like.
Dude, can't you just walk to Panda or?
What? Yes,
Dude, Panda's so good.
Panda is good.
Matt and I go
do
to
walk to
Cabela's
Panda
and-
quite a bit.
Yeah, we go to Cabela's and we have to go to Panda.
But there's no one.
Yeah.
There's no one at the store. So I hate being that like.
You don't have the sign that says "Be back soon."
At lunch.
Can't you call Panda and just like pick it up, like so it's ready?
Yeah. Oh, or you can just go on their app. I mean, it's not 1999, Brett. Like, there's a thing called a phone.
I didn't know if you like to talk to people. You know. What about Burger King?
No, I haven't ate a Burger King in over 20 years.
Why they have that new brisket sandwich? I don't know if it's good or not.
No, Burger King's gross.
It's not gross.
It is.
It's marginally better than or worse than McDonald's, but it's still pretty
McDonald's is also gross.
decent. McDonald's is not gross. You're a liar, and you know that.
No, I haven't had a McDonald's in over 20 years.
Just because you're an elitist doesn't mean it's
It's not
good.
elitist. It's not even fucking food, dude. It's gross.
I didn't say I was there for the food. I said I was there for the
It's a food
taste.
product.
Yes. Do you eat Velveeta?
I love
Cheese
cheese.
product.
I love
Well,
cheese.
Velveeta is also gross.
It's
No,
not at all. Actually, Velveeta is.
I mean, no,
amazing.
the idea of Velveeta when you have cheese sitting on the counter and not
Sitting in a box on the shelf.
not in the refrigerated section, it's gross. Velveeta is great.
Yeah, Velveeta
and you will
sells
make.
some
I mean, I'm not saying I haven't had some cheese dip, but like I don't make it part of my diet.
It's not a staple.
No.
That's what we had for cheese when we were younger. We just had Velveeta.
Well, Velveeta used to be cheap.
Yeah.
Like Velveeta used to be like $1.
If you could afford that and a slicer, because you needed a slicer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the slicer with the little wire on
Yeah,
it.
and the
Yeah.
roller.
Yeah.
I actually got one.
Yeah.
I like went and found one on Amazon because for like just like block cheese.
Yeah.
Because we don't buy like pre-shredded.
Of course.
Yeah, you guys make
Why
your own,
don't
don't
make
you?
your own cheese?
Yeah.
I would. I've actually thought, like, looked up how to do it. It seems like I don't know.
It's not going to be as good.
There's some of those things that just not worth it.
Unless
Yeah.
it's like sat in a cave for like a month or whatever they do in Italy where it just sits out there and they're and just like,
It's like the juice isn't worth the
festers.
squeeze on that
Yeah.
one. I don't think.
Agreed.
But the stuff they put in shredded cheese is gross.
I did start shredding our own cheese. Amber got me one of those little shredders that sticks to the counter and then you just like crank
Don't you
it.
have a fucking KitchenAid?
Yeah, but we were at like Target and they didn't have the KitchenAid one. They had the other one and I wanted it for that day because I was making some pimento cheese dip and you got to shred a lot of cheese.
Yeah, we
Did you know this though? And I did not know. Like shredded, once you open a bag of shredded cheese, it's only good for like 5 days after you open it.
Oh, I don't believe in expiration dates.
I didn't even know that was real. Amber and I were like, oh, that can't be real.
No, I
Because usually we'll get that big Mexican cheese one from Costco and use it for like however long it takes to get rid
It's
of it.
good until it's green.
Yeah. And even
what's it-
then, like, you just slowly take the top stuff off, and then it's fine.
Yeah, I just didn't even know that was a thing. I did not know that cheese was like after open it was 5 days. No idea.
They lie to you. They want you to throw it away.
It's like moldy milk anyway.
yeah.
Oh, speaking of moldy milk, like, so I do the raw milk, and that shit's good for about a week.
Oh, yeah.
And I had a jar that somehow made it to the back of the fridge that had been there for like 3 weeks. And I took it out and I was like, oh, I'll just dump this. And as soon as I cracked the lid, it was like, Oh my
Oh,
Dude, did you ever watch The League on FX when they had the fantasy football league? Super funny. You should go back and watch all the episodes. But they do that. He like lets milk fat, and he's gonna mail it to someone as like a fucking prank. And he's like carrying it to mail it, and he falls and it breaks all over him.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't watched The League, that's a great show. It hasn't been on for a few years, but it's good.
you guys may not have experienced because you don't have you never had little kids, but when you like lose like a sippy cup in your car,
Oh, well, that's like forgetting a shaker cup in your car.
yeah. But like when you have like milk in it and like it's like underneath the seat or like got hidden somewhere and like you get in your car like what died?
Yeah, but even like a shaker cup, it only has to be MIA for like a day and a half, and it smells terrible.
Especially in the summer.
Yeah, in the wintertime. I like the wintertime because everything freezes.
Yeah.
I
Like
had
you can leave your food in your car.
Yeah, it's fine. Take it in. No, I'll keep it here for tomorrow.
I had at our old training studio, I had a blender bottle. I like hadn't done anything with like a week, and I opened it, and the entire place smelled.
Yeah.
And you can't wash it out.
Yeah, or like you leave it in your car in the summer and it gets too hot that it pops open.
Yeah.
And then you're not expecting it and you open your car door.
Yeah, that's
Surprise, motherfucker.
That's first week of college football.
yeah.
Matt's probably pretty pumped.
Yeah, super jazzed. I watched the first half and then I fell asleep.
I actually made the whole game. I was like, I'm going to go to bed at like 11. I was like, I'm going to go to bed, and then I just ended up the fourth quarter went really fast, actually.
The whole game went pretty fast.
Yeah, it was a pretty
Start
quick
the
game.
at 8 o'clock though. That was bullshit.
Especially when the game before, fucking Boise State just gets rolled.
They can't adjust.
I'm like, dude, I should have just, yeah.
They
And
can't.
why did the home game for Cincinnati move to Kansas City?
Well, it was supposed to be in Indianapolis.
No, it was supposed to be a Cincinnati home game.
Yeah.
And then they were going to do it in Indianapolis as a neutral site game.
Yeah.
And they moved it to
Kansas. Yeah.
Lincoln South.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we're gonna have a neutral game at Kansas. I'm like, what? What?
Yeah.
Who thought that would be neutral?
I think Nebraska probably said they probably just flexed.
Well, they're paying,
Yeah.
which I don't know what they paid Cincinnati.
I don't know how much you have to pay another Power 4 team.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could be like it's probably not playing like these other shit teams they're gonna play.
I'm sure they split the gate or something like that, and it was all Nebraska gate. So there was probably something in it.
Yeah, that's such a shitty stadium too.
It looked nice on Thursday.
Yeah, Arrowhead's such a shithole. And what I don't understand is they were talking about building the Royals a new stadium. Like they haven't done anything. At least the Chiefs have been winning. Like build them a stadium.
I don't think their stadium's terrible.
I don't know what's so bad about it. I think I've only been there a couple
It's
times.
just old and crusty. And then fucking top seats.
You're old and crusty.
I don't care. I'm not.
We should rebuild you.
I'm not. That'd be great. And plus those top seats, dude. That's like you're like straight up and down up there.
Oh, those are great. Yeah, that's pretty fun up there.
That's death up there if you fall.
What's your Mike? My favorite place to sit at a football game is like end zone, like the second tier up. Like I don't want to be like on the ground. I want to be like up a level.
So that'd be like 20 rows back,
Probably like 40.
40.
Our old season tickets were good. We were actually the highest seat in the stadium, but we were on like the 25-yard line. If they were like at the 50, because when they added on, they went more vertical than back, so you could see everything. It was basically like a press box view.
Yeah, I like it because you can see the whole play.
At a sporting event, at a football game, low seats is like people are like, oh man, we're like row 3 on the 50-yard line. Be like, I'm out, dude. Sometimes you can't even see over the players' heads.
Yeah.
On the sidelines and you can't see anything like develop. You can't see it open up. End zone, I get it. I know
love
I like that because you can see everything, but you're also so far away though too. It seems like when they're on the opposite side of the field. That
But
sucks.
then when they're
That's why I like the side. A high side
Yeah.
is pretty good.
yeah, I like the end zone.
But
I went to a Broncos. Let's see. After they won the Super Bowl, we went to opening week. My buddy's a big Broncos fan, and like watching Von Miller come off the edge from like sitting in the end zone, dude, that guy was a freak. He would be like so far outside, like there's no way, no way,
Yeah.
and he would just like hammer down. It's I don't know. I love that view.
yeah, it's but yeah, the stadium. I don't know. I just think that stadium's. I'm just surprised they don't have a new one, especially that everyone else has new
Where do you
stadiums. that
build
wins.
them? Like I know. It's like,
Well, that's where it turns into the big debate. Like, I know Chicago was having like a big debate where if and where they were going to build a new Bear Stadium because who makes the money?
Like Philly, they have all their Philly. I think is really well set up because they have all their major arenas are all around each other, and there's a big casino right by it, and then there's a thing, Xfinity Live in the middle. That's kind of like Power and Light, where it's a bunch of bars and an interior stuff. And they were talking about building a new Eagles stadium, I think.
Yeah, there's
going to be like
older too,
somewhere out, like way out.
Well, honestly, they should build, like they're going to put a metric shit ton of money in Memorial Stadium.
Maybe they keep delaying it.
Yeah. I mean, Dannon's smart. There's a lot of budget things at the university, and while the football team takes zero university dollars, zero state dollars, nothing you pay goes to the football team.
Paying to the university.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they give millions of dollars back to the university for academics. It's still like when there's a bunch of budget issues, it's not a really good time to have a project go, especially when they built that their crazy ass facility right to the northeast of the stadium or east of the stadium.
The new practice facility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they really should redo it. Like they should build a new one.
A new stadium.
I mean, because the amount of money it is taking to kind of update Memorial Stadium is more than it would be to probably build a new stadium, but it's in a perfect spot.
Yeah, those stadiums now, I feel like if like minimum's like $1 billion to build a new stadium, it seems like.
Yeah, look at the project. Like it's a lot of money.
Yeah, and if they would have just done the east side, not that long ago, which is really nice.
But what was that? 20 years ago? 10 years ago?
Yeah, but I mean, still.
Yeah.
I mean, if they wouldn't have just put that.
But
in
like
there.
South Stadium is not good.
Well, I don't think West is good either.
Yeah.
Like the stairs and like some of those getting in and out of some of those seats, especially with how old a lot of the season ticket holders are.
Weren't they going to redo the seating so like there was going to be more room?
Well, I think that's in part of the redo is they have to redo the seating because a lot of people's seats are getting displaced.
So they're going to
because everyone's fatter now.
Well, I think they're going to put individual seats in.
Yeah, because it was like it used to be like 15-inch spacing, and now it's like 7. I know where our seats were at was the new spacing, and it was like it was like 15, and now it's 17, or it was 12, and it's something like that. But it's wider because everyone's fatter now.
Well,
svelte.
Part of it, I think, is they were trying to shrink the capacity of the stadium to make fewer tickets, better fan experience.
That'd be good.
Yeah, because
that was almost like the worst. Like we bought Aaron's dad's tickets for a number of years, and there were 4 tickets, and oftentimes just the 2 of us would go. So we had 4 seats on the bench, and so we had room.
Yeah, you needed those.
Because otherwise, like at least where we were, I don't know, north, south, we were opposite of where they have all the retired numbers.
Yeah, South Stadium.
Yeah, so we're on the south side. We were pretty good. Like it was row 14, kind of close to the edge, but they were decent seats. But on the bench, it was so close together that if you rented the little stadium chair thing, like that took up your whole seat.
Well,
that's as big as they were.
Like I think a lot of people rented stadium chairs
for that reason,
just so they could have their space. Because, well, I mean, like let's just say, like, do you ever fly Southwest? But you kind of like
yeah, we flew to Ohio. It was just me.
Yeah, like every now and then.
It was basically me and Matt on the plane.
On the way back, that was great.
Yeah.
But when you're like walking, like if you're sitting down and I'm coming, I'm like, yeah, I'm not sitting there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna go find someone. Like, smaller.
I'm okay.
But when you go to your seat at like a football game, you like walk up, you're like, oh, son of a bitch.
You're like, fuck.
Yeah, we sat in some friends. Actually, Chris's dad's seats or something. We sat in, and it was on the west side instead of sitting in our regular seats one time. And I was like, oh man. Like people's knees are in your back, and like where we were at, there were like bleacher seats now where it had the back to them. There's the wider spacing,
and depending where you're at, people are like, "Sit down." I'm like, "Well, it's uncomfortable. I'm gonna stand up."
Right? Yeah. I'd rather stand all game because it's more comfortable.
The worst part is though, when you stand though, all of a sudden you get like that concert thing where all of a sudden you're not like parallel. Now all of a sudden you start like turning, and everybody's like smashed in together. Yeah, but yeah, Nebraska basically sold out fucking Arrowhead.
You know, Husker fan is miserable. Like they are. Like I saw so many posts just being like, we got no pressure on the quarterback, and I was like, they threw for 69 yards. 69. Like, how much pressure would you like for 69 yards on 25 attempts? Which is like less than 3 yards per attempt. Like it's like I don't know what you're expecting.
Well, it's because the score doesn't reflect that.
Here's the thing: we left a lot of points, and I'm not saying we were great. I'm saying special teams did not shit the bed.
Well, this is the best special teams Nebraska's had in probably the last like 4
Special
or 5
teams,
years.
we had a 52-yard field goal and 2 punts within the 10, inside the 10. Special teams was great.
Don't we have
Okay.
the Aussie guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that
The punter?
kick
Kicks with
legs.
both feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's hard.
that's magic.
I can barely walk with both feet.
Yeah, special teams look good. And first week's always a weird week, so we'll see what happens. I mean, it's the first time
But they
people are
threw
out
for
there.
69 yards. Now, and people are like, why didn't we spy the quarterback? Well, if you watch the game, Deshaun McCullough, number 15, was spying the quarterback the last drive. Okay? He was spying the quarterback. And it was annoying to me because literally you took a guy and said, you're no longer involved. Right? Like you're playing middle linebacker and then you're just standing there. So here's the offensive line's here and the defensive line's here, and you're just standing right behind him. Like, okay, what are you gonna do? I'm like, that's annoying. Like you just like literally vacated the middle of the field, and you just took a guy and said you're not doing shit. And it like, yes, I can see why you wouldn't want to do that all game long, because you would just get picked apart in the middle of the field. Mm-hmm. So like defensive coordinators get paid a lot of money. Offensive coordinators get paid a lot of money. Like they kind of know what they're doing. Like I could probably say what's a cover 2, and 75% of people don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So like, plus like Dylan didn't throw the deep ball. They were playing a 3 high look. Like they had 3 safeties at one point in time. When they panned out, we were like on the 25-yard line, and their safeties were on the 50. 3 of them. Now, the counter argument is we should be able to run. Yes, you should. You should be able to fucking run through that, and we can talk about that. But to say Dylan can't throw the ball, Dylan has a fucking cannon. Okay, it's not that he can't throw the ball far. It's that if you're sitting in a 3 high look and the corners are bailing off the receivers, you take the 6 yards and call it good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, I think it is. I think people were expecting more because it's always the preseason hype of Nebraska. Nebraska wins the preseason every year.
We also play like shittier teams normally.
No, I mean the preseason, like where it was like, whoa, we have the best recruiting class and this and that, and then so people think that we're going to go out.
It's a first Power 4 opening win since 2003.
Yeah,
that's over 20 years.
How often have we had the power?
Well, we lost to fucking Illinois 1 year, and that almost made me cry. And then we lost to fucking Northwestern last year. Oh, by the way, what was Northwestern, or not last year, a couple years ago, Scott Frost last year. Do you know what Northwestern's record was that year? 1-11. Their 1 was Nebraska and Ireland.
I'm glad we could do that for them.
Yeah. So, it is a legit opponent. I don't know how good Cincinnati is. I have no fucking idea.
No.
But it's a big game. We figured out a way to win. We did not shit the bed. We did not figure out ways to lose. We had 0 turnovers. I don't know what to tell you.
You know what I don't like? Is when someone on defense wears the same number as somebody on offense.
Oh,
I hate that about college football. Yeah, I don't
Like
understand.
on the same team?
Yeah, like that number 15. Obviously, Dylan Raiola is 15, and then that
Deshaun McCullough,
yeah is number 15 also. I don't understand why in college football why they let him do that.
Well, I'm just going to run through. If you have 105 players on your team, you don't have 105 numbers.
Why not? We should.
Yeah, why can't you have triple digits? That'd be great. Offensive lineman. Like, dude, that fucking Corleone for Cincinnati.
Dude, that's big.
He's a large human. He wears number 2. Like, he should have to wear 102. Like, offensive linemen and anybody over 300
pounds.
should have to wear a 3-digit number.
I mean, that would be awesome.
That would be hilarious.
That guy's number, you couldn't even see his number most of the time. Like, his jersey was rolled up half the time.
Dude, he's a big kid.
And dude, isn't there a rule in college football? I thought they had to have their jerseys and shirts tucked in, like they're like an undershirt.
I don't think so.
I thought that was always.
Well, here's the thing. It's always you have to have it tucked in at the start of the game,
Because the one kid from Cincinnati, he was one of the corners. His shirt was like halfway down his legs. It looked like.
Yeah.
Like his undershirt.
I don't think they're going to stop play and say tuck your shirt in. This isn't like flag
in
football.
high school we get like penalized. Did you guys get penalized for having your mouthpiece in high school? Mm-hmm. Like they could penalize you for not
They
having your
changed that,
equipment.
didn't they? Like you have to have a mouthpiece on your helmet.
Yeah.
But you don't have to have it in. Like it's kind of.
Is that high school too, or just?
Oh, I think I was talking for college. I don't know if they have to do it. I think in high school they probably still have to have mouthpiece.
And I just always figured your shirt tucked in so no one had anything to grab.
Yeah.
Right, you'd assume you'd want it like as tight and snug to yourself as you can. So
Yeah.
It's harder to hold on to.
Yeah, I thought that was like a rule, like a uniform looking tidy.
Don't look like shit.
Did Colorado win last night?
You know what? I meant to check that on the way in. I was watching it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was watching it. Nebraska fan would have lost their mind. Georgia Tech turned the ball over 3 times in the first like 7 minutes of the game, and Colorado had 1 touchdown.
Oh, they must have lost. Hold on, we're finding it. There's just so many things you got to pick to get through stuff.
Auburn, well, if you just put Colorado Buffalo's score, it'll pop up on right away.
I know.
With the scoreboard.
I just went on ESPN.
And that's a mistake.
Yes, it was a giant mistake.
Auburn Baylor was a pretty good game last night.
27-20. Colorado got beat by Georgia Tech.
Dude,
yeah.
Dion quietly has gone through a lot of health shit. Like he has.
Did you see that timeline of his cancer thing? Like when he found out in April and he already had like surgery and then by like May they were already putting like took his bladder and put that false bladder in.
And like no one knew until like he was already past it.
And
Like,
then they kept putting those videos on on his Instagram, like his son had him of him like fishing with his like bloody piss bag thing sitting there, and I was like, dude, nobody wants to see that.
That's fucking weird.
I don't know if that was like his temporary like piss bag when he didn't have a bladder or something or what.
Probably.
I was like, dude, nobody wants to. The world doesn't want to look at your pee bag.
But he's had
Someone does.
he's had a couple toes amputated because of blood clots. That was back when he was at
Jackson State.
And then like I don't know, he's kind of a tough bastard.
I liked, and I liked him more when he was coaching at Jackson State, just because I think he really wants these kids to like not be dirtbags or not let money take it, not let it ruin their life. And then he just got too hype train at Colorado. I mean, as a player, he's still my favorite player when he played.
Talking about kids not being dirtbags. Do you know what the average GPA of the Husker football team is right now?
3.2.
I just heard it. 3.42. That's
It's pretty solid.
Yeah,
For
it's
average.
That's a solid average GPA
Well, and like,
for 105.
Right.
usually when you're a part of
Now,
a
are they
team,
still having other people take their tests for them? Like a good D1 school?
I'm sure there are some.
that's what I was just gonna say. Like between the test taker, but I mean you have access to like free tutors. Like I don't understand how you don't have decent grades.
They're fucking busy.
I get that, but
I mean that like
they're not there to play school. I've always said that.
yeah, but I think it's. I mean, I think this was an Instagram post. It's like college football's the greatest. Well, okay, they're like it starts off with all these kids in college were probably the best football player their high school had ever had, or at least they've had in recent time. And then you go to college and you have. It's the best because you have a future 9-time Pro Bowler and a future accountant playing against each other. Like the gap in college, like while college is a huge gap from everything else.
Well, you're taking the best kids from millions of high schools,
Right.
to 100 and whatever teams,
But then the gap from 130 Division I teams
to 32 NFL teams.
right. And that's not including Division II players that hop in there and things like that. Like you're literally playing with future Hall of Famers and future CPAs.
I saw, because I have some, I don't even know if I follow it, but it's like Iowa high schools football stuff because I'll see what Harlan's doing sometimes. And they had a highlight reel of Cooper DeJean in high school.
Oh, yeah.
He made everybody just look terrible. Man, he's a freak athlete.
But Bullock made the Tampa Bay roster. He was a walk-on at Nebraska with like one offer, like a 0 rated player. played offense, I think, or no, played safety or whatever, moved positions, and then was undrafted free agent at Tampa, and then ended up making the 53-man roster. Like those are the cool stories that.
Well, I mean, look at like Baker Mayfield.
Yeah,
He was a walk-on in Oklahoma.
Yeah, but he was also like Heisman Trophy.
Well, I know, but he was a walk-on.
Yeah.
He was a walk-on and won the Heisman Trophy. That's even more impressive.
Josh Allen out of high school sent letters to like every D1 team, and only Wyoming responded.
And then he got totally fucked in the draft, though.
I don't know. I think he probably likes playing in Buffalo.
No, I'm not talking about the draft. I'm talking about his draft stock went because they went back and found a tweet from like fucking 12 years earlier.
Horse shit.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, he said, and this was, in the midst of all the fucking stupid woke shit. Like, he said something like racial, which I don't even know what he said.
I don't either, because I don't care.
So he fell to like what, end of first round, second round, something like that.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay though.
Yeah. What are you looking up there, man?
I was looking up the stats of people who play ball.
Oh, the percentage is like tiny.
Percentages. So, roughly a million high school football players each year. Of that, 6% roughly make it to NCAA, NAIA, or JUCO school. Only about 3% go to Division I. Of that 3%, only about 1.5% of them play in the NFL. So out of every 100 high school players, 6 or 7 will play college ball, and only 0.1% to 0.2% of that 100 will play in the NFL.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right. I think the thing that like when football doesn't have the same kind of like offshoot that some of the other sports have, like baseball and basketball and stuff. Like once you graduate, you can go and you can play. I mean, you can't make a lot of money, but you can. There's other like pro leagues that you can kind of be involved in.
Well, a lot of the basketball players will go play in China or they'll go play in Europe, and I'm not saying they're making multi-millions, but they're making.
But you're a professional player, like,
and you're making money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like that. I can't remember what the exact stat was, so I looked. You're talking about that small percentage, and then somebody was talking about some lifting stuff the other day, like benching 225 and whatever. And it's only like 4% of people in the world can bench 405.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not even. It's 405. It's like 0.04%.
It said it's around 4% of serious lifters might hit 405.
Yeah, so that's not 4% of the people in the world. That's 4% of serious lifters.
So what you're talking like? Well, they have, because there's like another one's like 0.0002% of men can bench 405.
Yeah,
that's everybody in the world. Now, part of it is you're also taking of like, I wonder what that pool is. It is like every adult male worldwide, or like in the U.S. Because
actually, I think you and I talked about this before. 405 around here is not impressive. I mean, it's not that it's not like you don't.
And by around here, we just mean at Omaha Barbell in general.
Like it's just not. It's just like there are dozens of people who can bench 405 at the gym.
It's like the same number of people that listen to the podcast.
Dozens of but once you leave here, like go to an airport, and I can look around and be like, there's nobody in this airport.
You just look around the airport, you're like, I'm better than that guy. I'm better than that guy.
Yeah. Like there's nobody here who's doing that.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know what we're talking about, because after I failed 440, and then you messaged me every hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what friends do.
Yeah. But it was one of those things like, well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people who can bench more than that here. But if I go out of here,
right,
I'm the fucking man.
Fucking man. That's why I go to Planet Fitness. Get that ego
Strongest lifter at the YMCA, bro.
Crushing it.
Yeah, it's small percentages. Like the football thing is super small percentages.
Yeah, 0.00002% of people can bench 405. That's not many people.
No. I wonder if that's have or can.
I think you could put it. I think you could put it either on that. I have. Go ahead and put have.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I know. I was like, I don't know if I could still do that.
I don't know.
Something would break. 100% something would tear.
I can still do it.
Right now.
Yeah.
No warm up. Fucking Norm style.
There might have been a day, but today not anymore. No.
Didn't you do it with no warm up that day?
I did. No, it was 3 something.
No, you did 405.
Oh yeah, I did 405, but I warmed up with that. But that was running my mouth with Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, dude, whatever you do, I'll do. Like, I'll do.
Yeah, because I did that with his log press that time.
Yeah.
Whenever he failed at, I did it cold. What a loser. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the most I've done like 315 cold before, and that was scary. Like that was like on the lower, like you could just like hear and feel stuff, and I'm like, come on, hold together. You just got to do one. Just got to do one.
Yeah, that's when I was getting this shirt this morning, the week things break, I just thought, I have this shirt, but Matt lives it.
You don't think you could go on and do 315?
Oh, like 315. I think I could do 315.
Cold?
Right now?
I don't know. My joints gotta warm up.
I don't know. I haven't flat benched in probably maybe over a year. But I don't. I mean, I think I could warm up and hit 315.
My bones just take a while to warm up.
Yeah. Dude, I've been like, so coming and training in the morning, doing like the sled pulls, like just walking back and forth and like walking with a 25 pound on the sled, going backwards and just like doing some rows and then going forward and doing some presses and stuff like that. Like feels so much better like than going into lift. Just like that little bit of not even dynamic, but just like moving.
Well, I don't understand people who don't warm up. Like they just like walk in and they put like plates on the bench, and I was like,
I mean, if you're younger, you don't.
Well, that's what I've done here for the entire time I've
Yeah, and it works.
I've never fucking warmed up. I don't have time for that shit.
If you're younger, like that's what we did with like coaching kids. Like, would you, like, kids don't have to warm up. Like, they're ready to go.
Yeah, I am too.
They move a little bit. Yeah, I mean,
obviously you
youth.
weren't. You got fucking stapled.
Dude, youth.
430 or 440.
Yeah, maybe if you'd have warmed up, would have got
I
it.
did warm up for that. What I'm saying is I will.
I mean,
How's not warming up going for your knees, by the way?
They don't have cartilage. I could warm them up for a fucking month. They
tried icy hot.
Icy to cool it away.
And I won't like. I have the knee sleeves, like the ones from who's the big fuck? Brian Shaw. I have those, and those help a ton. But I won't wear them because like it's like I want to feel the pain because I don't want to do something.
Oh, no, just hide the pain.
No, because as soon as I
Emotionally,
leave,
physically?
as soon as those things come off, it's like I'm crippled.
Just don't take them off.
Dude, there was a hot minute. Like, I wore my knee sleeves home. Like, I was like, I'm not taking these things off for a while.
Yeah, your leg's gonna smell like sweaty fat kid anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, have you seen those things? It looks like I'm an offensive lineman with the big like freaking knee braces on.
Yeah, just wear them everywhere.
Yeah. Just walk around, go to Costco in them.
Yeah, then they'll get washed when you take a shower.
Yeah, slide them off, take a shower, rinse them, pull it back up.
Man, when if you have like the like knee sleeves and you're squatting or whatever, like I made a mistake of like putting them in my gym bag like
Oh, yeah.
early,
Not let
early
them dry
on.
out.
Early on.
Yeah.
So then
That's amateur stuff.
yes, it was amateur hour, and I was like, this is disgusting.
Yep.
So then I would just put them on the sleeve
On the strap.
on the strap. Yeah.
Yeah, they're nasty.
Oh, gross. Just smells like piss. Like fucking bad. It's bad.
Yeah, and it's like not gone away until you shower.
No.
Like your skin just smells like it.
And the
forever.
worst part is like if they dry out, they no longer kind of smell. You know, so like if they're dry, they don't really smell. But as soon as like you get moving in them, like it comes back worse.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah, we covered a lot of stuff for not having anything to cover.
We always have something to cover.
Yeah.
Always.
So 10-2 still. Road to the playoffs.
On the road. On the road to 10-2 right now.
On the road, 10-2. 1-0 in single score games. It's a good record.
Undefeated, baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not everyone can say that. Did you watch Boise State get fucking bus rolled by USF?
that's what I was saying. They should have put the Husker game on first. That shows that basically anything out of like the top 5 or top 10 preseason rankings is completely fucking worthless.
They're all worthless.
No, I'm not going to disagree that Texas, Penn State, and Ohio State should be the top 3 teams.
But Florida State was ranked in the top 10 last year to start the season.
Yeah, but
They
ranked,
finished 2-10.
well, they ranked that off the season before.
That's fine. I'm just saying.
which is done because they should have looked at how many people left.
I thought they did. I assume that they would look at that.
Here's the thing.
They must have thought it was not enough.
You can slot Ohio State, Penn State, Texas, Georgia. Name some other.
I feel like the top 5 are usually pretty well picked.
There's usually a reason.
Yeah.
But but honestly, like Ohio State and Texas are both starting new quarterbacks today, right?
Yeah.
Like if it wasn't Ohio State and Texas, there'd be questions. But we just assume that they'll be fine. Arch Manning's probably going to win the Heisman, and fucking whoever Ohio State puts out there is good. It doesn't matter. So
Yeah.
You know who I think Husker fans are going to watch is old Scott Frost. You're going to talk all that shit about Nebraska. You better hope you fucking win at UCF.
I know they just won their game, but like if he could just lose every game, I would be happy.
Yeah. I didn't even see that they won.
Huh?
Why?
Because he's a little shit talker, and he like blamed us for it. Like
Fair.
It's not my fault. You're fucking drunk.
I just don't understand how they like no one. I mean, he had friends that helped him act stupid,
That's what friends are for.
and then they put that friend in charge of money at the university.
That's fine.
No, well, I mean, he's not part of the university.
Well, kind of. Didn't they kind of absorb the?
Does the friend have a name?
Matt Davison at the 1890 or whatever.
Yeah, didn't the university absorb that kind of?
Oh, I don't know.
But yeah, he's like in charge.
No, because NIL can't be part of the university, right?
I thought it could now. I don't know. They
I
keep
don't
changing
know.
the fucking rules like every
Yeah.
other day with NIL.
You could probably be like a contractor working with the
Well,
university,
because
so
I thought
official.
so. You're right. It's been back and forth a little bit. I think they can work with the university on the contract now, and they couldn't before. So, like, if you're a recruit and I'm Rule, I can talk to you, and then you have to go talk to Matt.
Because didn't they pass that profit sharing thing? Did that not pass?
That did pass, but that is revenue sharing, and that came through. But that's through the university.
Yeah,
That's directly.
Which you think that they would have to work together then, like I said, because they're trying to. If they're going to spend money on
Trying to put
somebody,
a package together.
yeah, if you're going to spend money on somebody, be like, hey, the university will kick in
I think
whatever
they can
amount.
talk, but I think they can actually talk together now. But I don't know that they're part of the university.
Either way, everybody blames Scott. He had some friends that helped him.
That's fine. You're responsible for your own behavior.
You are.
You're a grown ass man. I don't give a shit.
You are. But there's plenty of people in pro sports that have life coaches with him all the time, and that was the wrong person to be around him.
Okay.
But this is my
he's
thing.
still the one that picked him.
I understand that. All I'm saying is he's probably just as guilty in a lot of these things as Scott is, but then they made him put him in charge of money.
Well, if we can be real, that guy has made however
one
much
catch.
money he has
Off one catch.
off one catch. Now, it was an important catch. Don't get me wrong.
It was.
But it's one catch.
But it wasn't
Yes.
like a skill catch. It was like, hey, I happen to be in the right place at the right time.
It literally fell into his hands.
I mean, he don't. I mean,
was
there,
athletic
there
move,
was a
but-
play made. I'm not going to take that away. There was a fucking play made, and that's the reason why we have 3 national titles, right? So, not going to take that away, but he has parlayed that in to a successful career.
Good for him.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think, a lot of Husker fans, when they're not watching Nebraska games, they're going to fucking watch and hope that Scott Frost fucking chokes it down there after all the shit he talked.
Yeah.
What if he doesn't?
Who cares?
Fucking bandwagon
Want you to
chanter over
burn
here.
and die, but like, I don't really care.
I mean, here's the thing. It's what I was saying this other day. I don't understand why you want to be like a logical fan. I don't get it. Like just be like at all 130 teams should be like, we're going to win the fucking national title. We're going to win every game. Like if you're a fan, just be a fan. Shut up. Watch the game for 3.5, 4 hours. Enjoy it. If they win, cheer. If they lose, be pissed for a minute and then move the fuck on. It's a game. We have a lot of shit to be serious about. It's football. Like, it's just a game. But to your point, like if he loses, I'll be like, yeah, that's fucking awesome. Right? But if he wins, it doesn't ruin my day. Like it doesn't affect
Well, yeah, but at the other end of that, like you were talking about the Cowboys, you're like, how can you not want them to win all the time? Because I'm realistic. I don't get
But you
stressed.
can want them to win.
Well, no,
you don't
hold
have
on.
to expect
I don't get, like he's talking about, it's just for fun. I don't get stressed out when they fucking lose. Like Tanner fucking freaks out if Nebraska fucking screaming at the TV. I just watch the game. I might get pissed about certain parts.
Has
Well, every
Nebraska
once in a while I
losing
do.
ever cost you a TV?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't get like I'll get mad, but then like I don't get like super stressed about it.
Like I do.
Being a fanatic like you are, which is also like what serial killers are and stuff.
Okay, really? Is there like science on that?
No, but I mean, they're obviously
I
very
was like, I don't know.
Like 97% of statistics are just made up on the spot.
yeah. And now you have to find that
it
I'm
was
wrong.
83.
Yeah. Now you have to find that I'm wrong. But obviously you're obsessed enough. You're obsessed enough to go through with it. So obviously you're a fanatic. But yeah, that's more stressful.
No, I'm completely like during the game. I'm like, let's fucking go. I'm all in. Yes, and if they suck, like there have been plenty of times where I will turn the TV off and I'll go do something, and then I'm checking my phone.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, oh shit, they scored. Like one time,
hey, we're back.
One time, I can't remember what game it was last year, but I'm like, they fucking suck, and I turned it off, and then I checked my phone, I'm like, oh shit, they scored, so I turned it back on. So yeah, but like that. Those
It's
are
only 4 hours of crazy.
yeah, and then afterwards I'm done. I'm like, boom, I'm gone.
It doesn't ruin your
And then
weekend. You
That
don't
is
go-
not true.
you
Then he
don't
comes
go
in
your way.
Monday.
I'll be in here. I'll be like, this is why we're still going to be good.
And then if someone disagrees, then it turns into like a fucking debate.
Yeah, this is why we're still going to be good.
So anyway,
You should just think you're going to be good all the time.
I don't think either party is necessarily wrong. Being realistic about it is.
I don't think realistic when it comes to sports is fun.
So if you're
That's fair.
if whatever team you're following, pro, college, halfway through the season they're like fucking under 500, you're still going to believe they're going to win the Super Bowl?
I'm still going to believe they're going to win the next game. I'm still going to believe they're going to win the rest of their games. I told last year, yes, it was always undefeated the rest of the year, no matter what.
That's accurate. Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, I'm still going to believe that they're going to turn it around. I will look at it with rosy glasses, and I will find all the highlights, and I will ignore all the lowlights in my predictions and in my fandom.
How to handle all relationships.
So yes, there's nothing wrong with that. Actually, I believe I'm a happier fan because
I didn't say anything wrong. I just said
for
both- I think
8
both
months a
sides are
year,
fine.
for the last 8 months since the season ended, I was like, we're going to we're going to playoffs. Right? All these other people are like, we suck. It's like, well, you had 8 months of misery. I had 8 months of fucking joy.
A fucking anticipation.
Yeah.
Excitement.
Yeah.
Waiting for my undefeated season.
Yeah. And right now we're week 1 and I'm still good.
Fucking
And then
undefeated,
the
bro.
next two games, week up until Michigan, and then like Michigan, we're going to fucking kick their ass. I haven't even seen them play. We're going to kill them.
Totally.
Yeah.
Murder town.
Fucking old Switzerland over here. All right, well, that's all we got. Yeah.
Good.
Killing it.
All right. Like, subscribe, share, follow. Tell everyone you know. We'll see you next time.